Demand. Are we going to have a good time tonight at the Fire Lake Arena? Ladies and gentlemen, all of tonight's fights are sanctioned by the Citizen Potawatomi Nation Athletic Commission. Commissioners in attendance, Jack Barrett, Aaron Capps, and Joey Miller. And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, in dedication to our brave men and women serving in our armed forces here at home and around the world, we ask everyone to please rise for the presentation of our national anthem. We're ready to go. PFC 33 live worldwide, coming your way.
Is pleased to bring you an exciting night of amateur and professional fighting, culminating in our main event between Brian Foster and Roderick Stewart. Guys, welcome to the broadcast. We're here live on Facebook and YouTube. Gina, Lucille, Remington Steele, back on the mic. How are we ready for 2024?
I still can't get over how awesome Remington Steele's name is. I mean, I thought I had a cool name. And then, I mean, you're just a legend, so like, come on. 2023 was amazing, but 2024, just wait. I almost said a bad word. It was a naughty word, but okay. Craig Campbell, tell us what's up.
Hey, we are excited to be with you on our first fight of the night, our early prelims. Only our first fight is going to be on the free Facebook prelims and YouTube, so make sure you download that Peak Fighting app, get onto peakfighting.com. Don't get scammed. There's going to be a lot of scrolling links that you don't want to click. So coming into our first fight, our early prelim is going to be Jesus Ceros versus Sean Bonner. Moving into our prelims tonight, we have our first highlight fight of the night, Jacorian Larry against Dathan Lloyd in a middleweight bout. This is an amateur bout. How's this looking for us?
I mean, if you're a fan of Peak Fighting Championship, you're familiar with Jacorian Larry. He's had a massive career here so far, really made a big statement on the amateur scene. But he's going up against a really young, new fighter going into his second amateur fight. Now, one thing we can say about Lloyd, he's got a fighter's mentality. He missed, their flight was canceled last night. Instead of canceling the flight, he hopped in a car, drove 10 hours, made it in the morning, still tried to cut weight. He did miss though, so let's see if Larry tries to make him pay for that.
Absolutely, and moving into our second bout, the third bout, Jared Gallegos in a bantamweight bout against Cameron Vales. Gallegos coming out with an extremely dynamic first debut. Be exciting to see him get back in the cage. Moving on to our fourth fight of the prelims, we have Jamie Jefferson in a strawweight bout against Caution Davis.
One thing about Jamie is, you know, she had that no contest eye poke. It hasn't deterred her from coming back strong. And, you know, she is riding a really impressive win streak. Now you have Caution Davis on the other side. She's been a veteran. She is a fighter's fighter.
Yes.
She loves to fight, and she's really going to bring it tonight. She said she doesn't even know who her opponent is. So that just tells you a lot about her training camp. She doesn't care.
And moving into our second co of the prelims, we have Ethan Moore and Corey Easter in a welterweight bout. And then ending our prelims, we have our one championship bout of the night. Luis De La Fuente is taking on Michael Dugan. Unfortunately, De La Fuente missing the championship weight, uneligible for the belt. Dugan, only one fighting for the belt tonight. But to clarify,
very different between missing weight and missing championship weight.
Yes.
Championship, generally for a 135 fight, you get 135 plus 1, so you're 136, you're good. Championship fights, 135 on the dot, or it's a miss. So unfortunately,
yeah, very close, but just missed the weight a little
just
bit.
missed.
When we say miss weight, I mean, it was like a spit in the tapoon, you know?
Right.
Like, it was right there.
Not
so
a big deal, but
not a big
unfortunately,
deal.
he's not eligible for the title. Now, moving into our main card, we got some barn burners. We're going to keep it moving. Amber Terrell, submission of the year, 2023. Moving into her fight against Shannon Gowrie, super atomweight. What are we looking at?
Shannon Gowrie, man, Bellator veteran. She fought Ava Knight, who's an impeccable, dedicated, decorated boxer. 20-5, I believe her record was. So that makes her losses not shameable.
Yeah, not super impactful.
Yeah,
just learning.
Her victories are so impressive. So it's a really big task for Amber Terrell to come in there. But again, Amber Terrell is our fighter's fighter. And I am such a big fan of Amber, just as a fighter in herself, just being so tough.
So moving into our second fight of the main card, we have Josh Azalis against Kelvin Martinez. Kelvin Martinez, the brother of UFC fighter Jonathan Martinez, on a 2-fight winning streak and looking to make his peak debut impactful tonight.
Yeah, and this is my early choice for fight of the night.
Okay.
You know, you got Eilis, BJJ black belt, all three of his wins coming by submission. You got Martinez, more of a striker, all of his wins coming by KO or TKO. So it's a really fun stylistic matchup, and we'll see who comes away with it.
Moving into our co of the main card, we have Johnny Smith against Shakir McKillop. In our bantamweight co-main event, we have Shayna Gomez against Mitzi Mary. Very dynamic fight there.
Shauna was our amateur champion in the weight division, and Mitzi has been around for a really long time. She actually fought one of my bosses, Vanessa Higdon, and Vanessa was nobody to mess with. So it's going to be a really technical bout between Mitzi. Mitzi's very technical, and Shayna, you know, like she told us yesterday, weight, you know, she's a weightlifter, so that's pretty impressive in itself. And she's just a game opponent. So let's go.
And on our main event, the man, the legend, a regional and national legend, Brian Foster makes his MMA debut after 3 years of kickboxing and boxing against the up-and-coming on a 2-fight win streak, Roderick Stewart.
It's amazing that he's
what do we
here.
hear?
It's amazing that he's here. Can you imagine? Like, we get to commentate Brian Foster.
Yes.
Let's
Super excited.
Effing go.
So exciting. And, you know, talking to these guys yesterday, they both guarantee violence. Brian says his biggest attribute, violence. Roderick, his goal in MMA is to be known as the most violent finisher of all time.
Guys, welcome to PFC 33. We are live right now.
Coming up next, Jesus Ceros versus Sean Bonner.
I won't burn unless you're there.
I need you to hate, so I can use it for your energy. You know?
I won't burn unless you're there.
Feel this. America got a thing for the skinks. They love me. Black chuckers, black scully, leather Pele. I take spit over rainbow. I'm a vandal, got that silver duct tape on my. The women in my life bring confusion. So like Nino and New Jack, I'll cancel that. Look at me. This is the life I chose. Around me so cold, man, my heart done froze. I build an empire on a load of ox. Don't know I'm the weatherman. I take that cocoa leaf and make that snow. Sit back, watch it turn the dough, watch it go out the door. O after O, you know, homie, I'm just triple beam dreaming. Speed scheming, I finna live the good life. The fiends are just fiending. Conceal my weapon nice and neat so you can't see. The penitentiary is definitely out the question for me. I want to find the things in my life. So I hustle. You get in my way while I'm trying to get mine. And I'm you. I don't care Yeah. I don't know about gymnastics. I somersault. Black talent start flying. When a flip, I cook in the microwave. Can't put me in my coldies. Call me Chef Boy R50. Check my logic. Smoke.
Yeah, we finna set it off in this motherfucker. You heard me? I'm finna put you in the trash can. I'm tired of all you set it off. Y'all annoying me right now, for real. You wanna talk, you wanna run your mouth. You want some gangsters front your mother house. We'll set this talk. We'll set this dog. Let's get these line right. They call me bad, and I punish you. You ain't my equal, we ain't people, I ain't one of you. Since 98, I grabbed my plate up off the lunch table. I told mama I'm thugging outside, we don't need cable. Now I'm the nipples on the, I'm the motor caller, hear me. I'm the B12 and that 760. We real with G codes, love to go in beast mode, we thuggin'. We all got bread, so if we fall, we the crutches. We the dodo and the duchess. I'm the photo in the camera, I'm the when it's down. I got the sickest beamer, I got the sickest magnum, I got the sickest charger, y'all's 30, mine's 40. I told you, let me get me, before you get stretched in the street. This the day that you gon' be deceased for playing with a beat. I told Turk, take off my collar, I'm finna take it there. You ain't playing my project, y'all played at the fair. Trill Entertainment, that's my thug there. It's love there. DA, don't search my house, cause ain't no thugs there. We smart with this.
Last time out that we saw him here at the cage at Peak Fighting Championships. And you know, he really belongs here because, like you said, Remington, he's a fighter that's doing his amateur career right. He's very impressive to watch and very fun for the crowd too. And that's a...
So let's take a tail at the tape here. Age about the same, 21 and 20. Height identical. Weight very close, 125, 123. And a record debut and 1 and 2. Guys, we want to thank you for joining us for PFC 33, and let's get ready for our first fight of the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you, and we welcome you one and all to the Fire Lake Arena here in beautiful Shawnee, Oklahoma. And we welcome you to PFC 33, the next generation of MMA fighters. We are set for our first fight of the night, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the amateur flyweight division. Presented to you by Evermore, the official water of Peak Fighting. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, he is a freestyle fighter. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, his official weight 125.8 pounds. Tonight, he makes his PFC debut, fighting out of North Richland Hills, Texas. Here is Sean Bonner. And across the cage, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He is a freestyle fighter. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. His official weight, 123.9 pounds. His amateur record stands at 1 victory, opposite 2 defeats. Fighting out of Amarillo, Texas, by way of Perryton, Texas. Here is Jesus El Gallo Ceros. And your referee in charge of the action, Kevin Nix.
And let's get going. 2024, ready to pop off. The flyweights ready for action here. First fight of the night, PFC 33, and we are a go. Both guys coming out of the gate strong and heavy.
What will be really interesting to see with Bonner here making his debut, coming from a wrestling background, is his ability to find the range. You know, wrestlers a lot of times end up kind of crowding the opponent, maybe walking into some stuff they shouldn't.
Yeah, right now they're just looking for that range. And, you know, I mean, Bonner's doing a good job at not looking sloppy, which I like to see.
Ooh, that was nice.
Bonner really pressing the action. Looks for that shot.
Good sprawl on the cage, got in the way a little bit.
Guillotine attempt here. Bonner postures out easily.
See, good control against the cage. Let's see if he looks to trip or drop down and take the legs out.
Yeah, you really want to get that head underneath the chin there of Bonner and control him.
Be careful, don't coach him too well.
Or Ceros,
He is right in front of us.
Well, I mean, I love that head control. I mean, I'm a little person, so when I'm up against the cage, I like to use that head right in that chin.
Gina's brain is a cheat code.
Of course. If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
That's right.
This is fighting.
Well, they're both going for it.
Ceros comes from such a good team too. I mean, they really get him prepped. I was very impressed with his last performance. But Bonner's doing a good job. He needs to swim in, get another underhook there.
If I'm Johnny Bedford right now, I'm pretty happy. Oh, it's a big knee though.
But another guillotine attempt. He's got that ninja choke in. He's got that ninja choke in.
Oh my God.
He's driving it. That power guillotine. Will he lock it in and finish it? He falls to the ground. Oh, that's so deep.
I don't know if it's on the chin though. It might be on the chin.
It's on.
If he can
Bonner
survive
wrestling, just wrestling. Cisneros trying to power it through. I mean, just driving that power guillotine.
Bonner's gonna. It looks like, he was doing
there
that.
it is.
Taps. Done.
Wow.
Round 1, guillotine from the mouth.
That was impressive. Very good job. Congratulations.
And a great job by Ceros there to transition through that choke.
Ceros did a great job. I mean, the train reaction was just right there, and it was on fire. It was lit. Good job. I'm telling you, he's impressive. He's fun to watch. Great fight team. They definitely get him prepped right. And Bonner will come back stronger, you know?
Absolutely. I mean, he's learning from it, right?
He did all the right things until, you know, that was tight. It was deep. He did a great job. And wonderful performance for 2024.
And you see that from wrestlers early on, sometimes leaving their necks exposed when they shouldn't.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight comes to an end at 2 minutes 14 seconds into round number 1. For your winner by submission from a guillotine choke, Jesus El Gallo Ceros.
Congratulations, a very fast-paced first match for our night. A guillotine choke, well, ninja choke, what would you define that as? I had it as a ninja choke, power guillotine. What do you call that?
The Gallo choke. That's all I drill, that's all I practice, day in, day out.
Well, you were absolutely able to hit that on demand. Was that something you were anticipating needing tonight, or were you willing to go anywhere you needed to?
Anywhere I wanted. I just saw the opportunity and I took it.
Absolutely fantastic to get back into the win column. Can't wait to see you back in here. Anyone you'd like to thank? Any sponsors?
First and foremost, God himself. Without him, none of this is possible. He gives me the confidence, he gives me the courage to come in here and do my work. Another shout out to my coaches. They've been with me from the start. Day in, like I said, day in, morning, night, early mornings, late nights, every day, 24/7.
Great victory. Can't wait to see you back in the PFC cage. Congratulations.
All right, everybody at home, thank you so much for tuning into the free pay-per-view that we had here on Facebook. But if you want to catch out all the action, make sure you tune in right now to the pay-per-view.